Hey, I'm Greg Gifford, the Vice President of Search of US-based SEO agency Wikimotive. In this fifth lesson of the local SEO course, we're going to be talking about citations and how they matter for local SEO. Citations are mentions of your business's NAP info, name, address, and phone number on other sites. They're your online ID, third-party backups of your business info that help prove that you're a local business at your local address. There are actually two kinds of citations, even though most people only consider one. Most business owners and marketers equate citations with directory listings. That's the first type of citation, called a structured citation. Your NAP info is listed in a structured format, typically with your business name on one line, address on another, and phone number on another. The second type of citation is called an unstructured citation, and it occurs when your NAP information is listed in, you guessed it, an unstructured format. This happens in long-form content like a blog post or a news article, where your name, phone number, and address are all mentioned, but not in a strict line-by-line format. Citations used to be an incredibly weighted element in Google's local algorithm, but they've become less important over the last few years. Now, they're a foundational element, something that you need to get right in order to show up in local searches, but not something that you can work harder on to influence your rankings. I like to equate them to a poker ante. When you're sitting at the poker table, you have to pay an ante to play the next hand of poker, but that ante has no bearing on whether or not you win the hand. It simply allows you to play. Your citations work the same way. Getting them right allows you to play and show up in local searches, but they have zero bearing on how you'll rank once you're showing up. Citations are much more important for showing up in the map pack. If you don't have your citation set up correctly, it's going to be very difficult to show up in map pack results. Your citations need to be 100% consistent. Whenever Google's algorithm sees your NAP information listed on another website, it's expecting to see the same information. Any mismatched, incomplete, or duplicate information sends a bad signal to Google. Google's smart enough to understand address abbreviations. You might read older posts that claim that citations need to be consistent down to each individual character, but that's no longer true. Google understands that ST and street are the same thing. Other than that, your address needs to be your actual address. Google ignores suite numbers, so don't try to cheat by using a suite number to make it look like you're in a different location. Don't try to use virtual offices like Regis or even post office boxes to fake your address. Always use your real address. If you've got multiple businesses at the same address, you need to be sure that 2 of the 3 NAP elements are different to avoid visibility problems. Since the address is the same, that means the business needs a unique name and a unique phone number. You also need to be listed on the sites that matter for your business. There are certain sites that every business should be listed on, while other sites only matter for certain verticals. Think of it like this. Your business needs to be listed correctly where Google expects it to be listed. There's no set number, but for the example, let's assume the number's 25. If you sell widgets in Denver, Colorado, Google's algorithm expects that a widget seller in Denver will be listed on 25 citation sites. If you're only listed on 15 of them, and several of those have data inconsistencies, yet your competitors are listed correctly on all 25, that could be a big part of the reason you're having trouble showing up in local searches. Here's a graphic that shows the citation ecosystem in the United States. The primary data aggregators are listed at the top in the pink area. The second-tier sites are on either side in blue, and the third-tier sites are on either side in gray. Then you've got Google at the bottom, looking back up through the tangled bowl of spaghetti, expecting to see the same NAP information on every site. You can see how confusing things are with multiple sites feeding into each other. The ecosystem is much less complicated in other countries. Here's what the ecosystem looks like in Canada with a lot fewer citation sites listed. And here's the UK with even fewer. And then here's Germany with even fewer. But you don't really need to worry as much about the ecosystem in your country as you used to. Now, you really only need to worry about the citations that potential customers might see. The easiest way to see which citations matter the most to your business is to do a quick Google search. Simply search for your business name and then go through the first 3 or 4 pages of search results. Any sites that are listed in the results that mention your business are the sites you need to pay attention to. Those are the sites where you need to be sure that your NAP info is absolutely correct. So you're probably asking, How do you see what your citations look like? And how do you correct any bad information? You got two options here. You can handle everything yourself, or you can pay a service to handle everything for you. Some businesses and marketers prefer to handle things manually. If you're in this camp, you'll need a tool like Whitespark's Local Citation Finder or Bright Local. These tools allow you to enter your business name and pull your citation profile. You can check for inconsistencies and then manually go and fix the data on those sites. If you'd rather let someone else handle the work, both Whitespark and Bright Local have citation services, and they're very affordable. They'll fix any bad info, get rid of the duplicates, and get you submitted to the sites that matter. So that's it for Lesson 5 in the Local SEO course. We hope you learned something awesome. If you've got any questions, feel free to tweet them to me directly at @GregGifford or to the awesome team of pros over at the SEMrush Academy at SEMrush Academy. Don't forget to check out the next lesson on reviews, and when you think you're ready, head over to the SEMrush Academy page and take the test for this course so you can get officially SEMrush certified in local SEO.